Da, 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 da. Wait. Uh, hmm. Uh, mm, 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 mm. Hello? Hello. Am I streaming? Am I streaming? I am indeed live. Um, just give me a few moments and I'll set up a few things. Okay. Everything seems to be fine, so it's time to start. Yeah. Well, it's time to go where we left off. Or I think we're going to try to tackle this map again. This map is optional, so we don't really need to beat it. But there's a few changes I want to do. I want to use not Caspar, but Mercedes instead. Because Caspar is pretty much useless. Which is why he's the sad boy in the corner of our screen. And is the sound alright? Can you hear the gameplay sound? On my end, I think I should raise the volume just a bit. Tell me if it's alright. But we're just going to start off with this composition. And hope for the best. Okay. A bit low.
Stay focused.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'm just going to have to look at 6, 11 times 2. I think we should maybe just try and... We can either try to go for the bigger firepower on the retaliation, or we could try to avoid a double. But I think we're actually just going to go for the bigger firepower, because these guys are really tough, so we actually need to be able to do something about them. We're just going to equip the swords. But we're going to need to move very fastly to the left after this, because these guys will move next turn, which if somebody's left behind, they'll die, and both sides will just oh, we that's nice, PC Viking. That's nice. We need to play again sometime. Okay. This enemy phase should go fine. Okay. Okay. We should probably not try to go for stride just yet. Okay. If we can maybe combat this guy and try to make it possible to go past these guys. Can Fernand get a kill? No. Can Lorax? Nope. Maybe Edelgard? She can get a kill, but it's 75%, but we should just go for it. Oh, crest proc. Even though when a crest procs the attack, it can still actually miss, which sometimes can be really, really annoying. I think we're just going to... no. Oh, he can't kill. I wanted to give the kill to Fernand. I guess Hubert can actually attack this guy, because he's not really that weak, and his spell actually lowers his defense. So maybe Petra can take him out. Yeah, with a Wrath Strike, he's dead. Yeah. Level 4. That's alright, I guess. Speed is always good to have. If Anna can shoot this guy down and you can just heal with Linhardt and Mercedes, we should be fine. Just gonna use physics on Lorax to heal her up, and gonna use Mercedes to heal Petra. Mercedes is actually a mission assistance unit, so she doesn't gain any experience. She's kind of like an intern, except that interns actually do gain experience. Okay, this is what I was kind of afraid of. We getting pincered attacked by these guys. We can move out of the way our weak guys, but we need to deal with all of these guys.
Stay focused.
Maybe if Lorax can gambit the archer and this guy, we can make them immobile so that our guys can go in, but then we have to deal with these guys, which doesn't seem to be too hard, but there aren't too many who can reach him. I think we're going to go for the Meyer here to try and debuff his defense, and maybe have Bernadetta go for the attack, because that's becomes 17. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to go for the Meyer. And Can you curve shot from this? No, you can't reach from there. Because, okay. Can we... Okay, I think what we're gonna do is attack this guy with Petra, and then we're going to, because of the linked attack bonus, Lorax can go for the Gambit, and then we can put Petra in that spot. Oh, it's still a 55% chance, but we have to go for it. This game is on Maddening is really RNG based, and we missed. Okay, that's fine because we can turn back time, and I guess we can. Wait, what's your hit chances with the Gambit on the Archer? It's worse, but alright. We're going to go for another curved shot with Bernadetta on the Roach.
That's my cue.
Can you kill? 13 with 77, 89. We're going to use Linhardt, I guess. But then the problem becomes this guy. What do you do against Linhardt? Actually, he barely survives. And because we did a lot of attacks, the RN is different than earlier, so this should maybe hit the target. Or well, we can at least hope. Yeah, it hits. But the bow guy is still in range of people. He's gonna attack Bernadetta, but that's fine. Now the problem is this guy who can kill Hubert. Can we damage? Okay, 13 damage. We can't actually kill him, it seems.
Here we go.
And Hubert's gonna die no matter what, it seems. Yeah, because even if we unequip his weapon, he won't have a high enough AS. If we try to body block, that won't work either because they aren't in. Wait. Actually, we can Gambit and reach them, but wait. Then Dorothea is in range of that thief. He has 5 moon, 3, 4, 5. So only that space is safe, I guess. Can you? Okay, how much AS do you have? 12. And if we unequip, you don't get doubled. So if we place Mercedes here, then Gambit, Mercedes, Dorothea should be safe. Edelgard one as well. Oh, hello. And Edelgard should be able to reach the thief, and hopefully we can actually kill him. 10, and Anna can. Actually, we can combat Art with Anna, and then use Fernan with a bow, and then Edelgard can secure the kill. Yeah. That was a bit tricky. Yes, we got it. Now, the problem is gonna be the thief on the right side going after Mercedes, and we still are gonna need to have a few guys on the left side to deal with as well. Yeah, those thieves. They're just gonna come one after another. Oh. If he critted there, I would have been really mad and really upset. Okay. Edelgard survives the fire. Bernadette won't die. Actually, this procs her personal skill, which will make her curved shots a lot more effective. So we want that. Okay. So if maybe we can. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is we are going to try to gambit these guys with Lorax, and maybe have. Oh, Bernadette actually one-shots this guy. And if we have Bernadette in range, Lorax will get a linked boost, which will just help us. But I believe she'll still only have around a 45-ish accuracy, which is really scary. But we're just going to go for the gambit on Lorax because we're going to secure a lot of people with it. And Dorothea can't really get away from that thief. Or actually she can, but we're going to need Lorax to actually move so that our strategy can work. But we shouldn't really need to commit too many more resources to the left sides after we've done this. So we can start hopefully dealing with the side. And wait, Hubert with a Meyer, he'll actually be a part of the linked bonus, so if we attack this guy with him, we should be good. Yeah. That 76 hit chance was kind of scared though. Yeah. Now we can finally move in Lorax and try to tempt. We're going to move, going to need to move Edelgard to the right side to actually commit. Hit. Yes! Okay, this is actually going to work. I hope. He'll die on the counter, and hopefully these guys can take care of them by them. Okay. Now, what are we going to do here? We'll need to protect Dorothea. So, I don't think Fernand can exactly avoid the double, so we'll just put him next to her, and then we'll put Edelgard next to Dorothea. And Mercedes should be fine if we move her out of range. Actually, should we use Leonhardt here to heal? He's going to go after Edelgard, so we can heal her up with Mercedes afterwards, so it's fine. And I think we're going to set Linhart here so that we can confirm the kills next turn on the left side. And we actually kill? Or no. Sorry, my English is kind of bad, so words can easily just get mixed up in my sentences. Okay. If we hit, that's huge. Yeah, that's huge. And we can heal her up with Mercedes, and we should probably just be able to finish off the job pretty nicely. Oh, that group is looking really scary. I think Edelgard might have a gambit, but it probably won't be huge enough to be in range of affect all of those guys. We're just gonna heal up Edelgard now. And I'm hoping I think we should try to retreat a bit to gain more space. If these guys can actually separate themselves from these two behind, they can probably regroup with this guy, but we should just barely be okay. And if Dorothea and Anna can take care of this guy with a curved shot thunder combo, he should be dealt with, and nothing to worry about. I'm still kind of nervous when I see an 83% chance, even though I know it's 2 iron. How can we take care of this guy? Linhart should have the higher hit, so if we attack with Linhart first and then Hubert, we should be able to tank them. Or maybe actually Petra, because I think I might want to use Hubert to heal up Bernadetta so that she can survive this guy. Yeah, because she won't survive otherwise. How can we make that possible? Because I would love to make her attack. But I guess we'll just use her to attack here instead and use somebody else as bait. Just gonna use the steel bow and curve shot. On the last stream I thought this map went horrible and we might not be able to beat it, but now it seems kind of plausible. Okay. Now, who should try to kill? Petra couldn't do it, so it's probably going to be Lorax or Hubert. We might need Lorax on the front line, so I'm thinking we should try to use Hubert. Yeah, we hit. It would have been a tricky hit for Lorax to try to land anyways. With an iron bow, what's your AS7? You get doubled. So, and your resilience is 8, which would be 8 times 2. How do you repair? You're only going to get hit twice, but it's 14. I think we're actually just going to... Oh wait, can we use Lorax? Yeah, I think we're going to use Lorax and just trade over Petra's bow to her. Yeah. That seems to be fine. And yeah, okay. I'm hoping that the mages with that squad will be getting separated. That might not happen, but it should be possible to at least slow them down. Yeah. How are we going to deal with this shithole? Can we curve shot from here? We can, but we won't kill, so I think we're just going to go for the iron bow to ensure accuracy and try to give somebody else the kill. Now this thief will be able to pass through between Lorax, which it's going to be annoying, but we're going to at least need to heal Lorax up.
Thank you. Stay focused.
Okay. She might need to take like two hits. Only 2 guys can come in range, it seems. Or can that thief in the back actually reach? Yeah. Okay. We're going to need to move Dorothea out of enemy lines at least. And I guess we can move Petra here to make sure that Bernadette won't be attacked. Okay. Now Anna's going to die, but if we move her out of range so that only the archer can attack, which seem to be barely fine. And we're also going to move Mercedes back. And somebody, I hope this works. Wait, we want to retaliate. And now you're getting attacked. Great. If we unequip the shield though, does that change anything? Yeah. We should be fine now. Can we get a vulnerary? We can steal one from Anna. Okay. Now let's see what happens. We're probably going to need to gambit them now when they are coming in. That damage from Edelgard is absolutely huge. Okay, Lorax is surviving so far. Unless the enemy lines is lying to us, we should... Oh. The enemy lines lie to us. Okay. I think she will survive with a shield actually. So if we can... Did Edelgard ever move? Yeah, she was the second to last to move, so actually it's fine. We're just going to have to keep the shield on us. And then use the vulnerary. Because then she won't die, I believe. 9 times 4 is... she will still actually die. Yeah.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
I mean, if we put Ferdinand in front, he will soak up one of the hits. And I think we're going to unequip him just because we need to avoid doubles because he's going to get targeted otherwise. Okay, let's see. Lorax gets attacked and she actually heals up. That might save her from being attacked from another guy. Nope. Now she's going to die from the archer, I believe. Unless the archer is stupid, which I hope he is, and he's not. Okay. I believe this will be our last divine pulse. Okay. We might need to just use this start the player phase again. I think we can be fine until Lorax defeated the bandit and see what we can do from here. What did Hubert do? Okay. Ah, I should have not went so far. But okay. Now the problem is all of these guys, and we don't have a stride, so we can't go in front and try to gambit them.
As you wish.
I think we're actually going to heal up Bernadetta, which might be actually what we need to survive this enemy phase. Okay. I mean, they're going to target Anna, and Anna with not a weapon equipped might survive. Okay. Actually, wait. How does Ferdinand survives barely? Actually, no, because poison strike.
I am Ferdinand von
But
Eyre.
if we put Anna just out of range completely, then Ferdinand. Will they attack Ferdinand? They will attack Ferdinand. But if we move him back, they won't attack Ferdinand. Why is that?
I will prevail.
Okay. If we can maybe put Edelgard here and give her a vulnerary, she should survive. And Petra. Okay. Edelgard is going to get attacked twice, but we should actually be able to survive this phase. Mercedes can heal somebody, but she's going to get in the way if she does. We're just going to move her closer to our team so that she can hide from the guys. Hit. Yeah. Okay. Wait, Edelgard is going to die, isn't she? Okay. Edelgard might actually die when I think about it. Yeah. The game over screen. I mean, I think we're just going to try another auxiliary map because this is taking up a little too much time. I mean, we can do it, but it's just going to be a hassle, I think, if we try doing it on this stage of the game. It's certainly possible, but it's a bit too big of a hassle right now. So we're going to just try a normal auxiliary battle. Both of these give ores and these are higher level, so we'll go for that one. Okay. This map should be a lot more chill. So if you guys have any questions or something, just put them down in the chat. Yeah, this seems to be a lot easier. Just 5 AS. Okay. Caspar, we're not using you, so this should be fine. This composition. We can probably just put Edelgard to the north and she should be able to handle almost all of those guys. Maybe she and Fernand. Or actually, we're going to use Fernand here so that we can have another wall. Yeah. If Edelgard goes up top with maybe Hubert, or actually Bernadetta. I'm not sure if I'm even pronouncing that one right. Yeah. We're going to just move does she actually doubles with a training sword, so we're going to keep that equipped on her. And Fernand can go on the bottom with just an Iron Lance. I believe only one of them will actually attack her.
I will get the victory. I will prevail.
Then we're going to put Edelgard on top, and she can take care of 2 of those guys at once, and have Bernadetta right behind her, and also she can get Linhardt just to be on the safe side. Hubert can rally, even though it does nothing for Lorax at the moment. Anna can stay can stay near them, and yeah, we'll just wait. Okay. Edelgard counters back at the rogue. I'm pretty sure everything is going to be fine. Actually, she didn't get attacked twice as I thought. But we should still be able to deal with the guys up north somewhat. Now, okay. If we curved shot this guy, he's going to die, so we'll do that. And if actually, can you gambit this guy, Edelgard? Yeah. We'll gambit him and heal her up, and then the enemy phase should be basically secured. Yeah. We'll heal Edelgard up. Use should we maybe heal Byleth up with Hubert? I guess so. I guess that's the best thing to do right now to secure that she survives. Yeah.
Each
But this
battle
map is
has
so
to-
much easier than the other one. It won't be this. This is probably the only map that's actually going to feel like somewhat easy. If we can attack with Dorothea and Anna, Ferdinand should get killed. Or actually, maybe we want to give this kill to Dorothea. And I believe she will kill with from a curved shot from Anna. I believe. Yeah. And then Dorothea finally gets some love, some experience. I believe she's the only one who's still level 1. Maybe Linard? No, Linard's actually level 2. Yeah. She's the only one that's level 1, except for Caspar. Okay. We're just going to end turn, but we can actually heal with Mercedes 1 HP, which is good because it just builds up support points. Yeah, okay. Ilgard will retaliate against the guy. Deals 19 damage. And Lorax is having a good time. We can maybe give that kill actually to Hubert. Or Ferdinand. I mean, Ferdinand is close to promoting, and I guess it would be nice to get him to promote for the next battle. We can actually just use Disturbance to get up his authority level. Does Disturbance affect only one other unit than the main target, or what does it? It actually attacks 2, while Onslaught... Wait. Ah, okay. It only affects 1 except for the main unit. We can give Bernadette the kill again, I guess. Because she's getting close to level 5. I don't think she's going to actually get to level 5 this battle. Or wait, we can just give her this kill and she should be fine. Giving her the iron bows so that she doesn't get doubled. And yeah, she doesn't get double and survives. Okay, we can bait out this guy with Anna. We're going to make Anna Wyvern, so I guess we can just equip the axe. Even though she's going to be focusing on bows. And yeah. Okay, we're just going to use the other guys to wait around. Bernie takes damage. Oh, wait, she doesn't have close counter yet, as I presumed that she had because of the last map, where she gained it, but we did in fact reset. So of course she doesn't have it. I guess we can attack this guy with Bernie and secure the kill. Yeah, she levels up, gets to level 5, and she can get her skills. Going to heal her up. She doesn't get fully healed, which is fine. We don't really need to make use of her personal skill here, so we're just gonna heal her again with Mercedes to increase her support points. I guess we can back off with Anna and curve shot, and then have Dorothea maybe finish the job. Actually, does she get way down enough to get doubled? No. So she'll be fine.
All
Yep.
roses have
Okay.
thorns.
And she actually gets her first level. Magic, speed,
Growth is a part of life.
and charm. Good to have. We're going to move Lorax up a bit. Or actually, she's going to be in range of those priests, which is annoying. And that guy can actually target Hubert afterwards. So we're just going to rally up
Thank you.
Lorax. And I believe Hubert can actually counter-attack this guy. Maybe we can put Ilgard on top and get her to distract some other guys. Oh, I'm turned the camera, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that because I know it's really annoying to have that happen to you. But now it's back to normal. That guy only does 3 damage because Lorax is busted. Hubert counters back and he just barely doesn't die. Which is pretty great, because if he dies we would have needed to Divine Pulse and try to think of something else, which isn't that hard, but still it would have been a nuisance. On top we can curve shot with Bernadetta with just Steel Bow, and then finish that guy off with either. Okay, be that way. Hi Bernadetta. And finish that guy with, I guess. Let's see what Edelgard can do. What's your AS? 8. Yeah, we can't really do anything about that. If we attack you with a training bow, we should be able to kill with Edelgard actually. And he misses the fire, which is huge. We can either go for the Helm Splitter or the Gambit, but the Helm Splitter seemed more accurate, so we're going for that.
Witness my power.
Okay. He died. And if we can kill this guy, we can probably heal up Hubert with Mercedes. And yeah, okay. Yeah. So I think actually, wait, what do you do against this guy? Can he kill? Yeah, with the lance. Yeah, he doesn't die, but that's fine. We can then use Petra to attack. And to target the bow guy, we're going to use Anna and Hubert actually. And then we can go after the priest. We're just going to heal Hubert up so that he doesn't die to the priest.
As you wish.
Oh wait. what's going up on top here? Fernand survives barely, I believe. Yeah. Okay, everything seems to be fine. The most accurate spell is miasma, so we're just going to have to go for it. And it hits, which is great. He's a bit shy of a level, but that's fine. And then Petra can go after this guy and hopefully kill. Yep. 62 times 2 isn't really ideal, but we need to go for those sometimes. And she actually gets strength on this level up, opposed to what happened earlier. We'll heal up Hubert with Linhardt with a physics, because it doesn't really matter who does the damage right now. The sword is more accurate, but we need lance ranks, and I don't think he kills. Nope. So we're just going to attack with the lance. And yeah, he died, which is good. I actually think we should be able to get Lorax to promote as well after this map. That was a completely useless combat interaction. I'm just going to do something real quick off screen. Okay. I just needed to check something. Nobody has died while my head was turned away, which is good. We can go for the gambit here to try to just stop these guys.
Now's our chance.
And maybe it give Lorax a lot of XP. Yeah. She'll level up. And she gets strength and speed, which she's getting a lot of, which is great because we're making her a Peg Knight. A Pegasus Knight. We're going to need to tutor her in lances and flying though. Okay. We can attack with Bernie and Ilgard, and it should hopefully kill this guy. Okay. The attack does in fact connect and kill.
Well, how was that?
The foe is dead. Fernan,
I can fight through
what? We won't die from that guy, so if we can land this, we'll survive. But it's still kind of sketchy. Can we heal him up? Yes, we can.
Thank you.
So we're going to heal him up at least, and then we can go for it.
Any experience is
That's a good level up. Magic and charm.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
We're going to. He actually has a greater linked attack bonus now, so it's even a greater chance to hit. He procs his crest but misses. Great. At least his battalion leveled up. What can Anna do? Anna, can you do something? No, doesn't appear so. Dorothea can't reach. Anna can kill that guy at least. Which, I don't see why not. Crest of Ernest, which I actually don't know the percentages it actually has of proccing, but since it's a major crest, it should be good, and because it stops enemy counter attacks, it's really great. But I think actually the keyhole crest might be better because it activates on combat arts, and they usually have a higher proc rate when it's with combat arts, and plus Fernan and Sedef both get their crest activated by, or they can both use swift strikes. I don't know if Anna can actually use any doubling combat arts, but she probably can. Rorax gets the kill on the boss, which is not ideal, but it's fine. She might as well get the XP. Fernan misses again. Come on, Fernan, I want you to get this kill, but I'm actually unsure if he will level up from it. If we put Byleth here, he'll get the XP bonus at least. We're just going to go for the curved shot to hope that Ferdinand can maybe do something with this. And actually he heals up afterwards. Great. Can Mercedes maybe chip? She can, but can somebody else chip that actually get experience? Petra can get some experience. And now Fernand should hopefully be able to get a kill. Will he get the kill? I think the gambit actually might be the most accurate, and there's no reason not to go for it since it's the end of the map. But we're going to heal up with Linhardt and Mercedes since we can, and it's the end of the map.
Yeah, I thank you.
Actually, his personal skill gets activated now, or no, he's not at full HP. Damn it! But we would probably just have went for the gambit anyways. And if he misses, I guess Hubert can get the kill. And he actually hits. Does he level up though? Yeah, he level ups. He gets strength and magic. Yeah, it can't really be right that you get magic of all things. Would steel, that's for actually brave weapons, which is great. But we can't really do anything with it before we get some more of it later on, which might be the Sophist paralog or along there. That paralog on Maddening, it's not fun early on, so I think we're going to wait to tackle that one, because yeah, with gambits being the only sure way of breaking armor at that point. Okay, we actually have some certifications to do now. Fernand, he's going to go with the soldier because reposition. He could go fighter to get the better proficiency in axis, which is his goals right now to become vibrant. But being a soldier actually gives him repo, which is what we want. It doesn't really matter what class Bernadetta is going to be in, because we're not going to make her mounted or anything, so her repositional skill isn't too important, so we're just going to make her a fighter.
I passed.
I mean, it would probably be nice to give her repo, but I don't think it's a necessity exactly. But we're definitely going to give Lorax the fighter class. We're gonna save beforehand just to be safe. That's not what I meant to do. And 65%, it's in our favor, but it could go wrong. And we just barely tipped the scales. Haha.
A new path.
Funny Yuki. Now, I believe everybody who can promote has promoted. Yeah. I don't think we're going to swap Anna's roles to anything. Yeah. There's no reason for her to go in the mage line, really. She can just stay Merm so that she gets speed +2. And let's just head out. We can do the preps on the field, which is going to come like within a second now. Actually, there's another loading screen. Never mind. I was just throwing bogus out there. This is a Fog of War map, I think. The one with Lonato. Is it? Yeah. So we're going to need to buy a few torches. Okay. Actually, I think I want to sort out Lorax's inventory first. That sword can just go to the convoy. And Caspar doesn't need his vulneraries. Yeah, that looks fine. Marketplace, item shop, buy. We can buy ourselves a torch. And maybe give somebody else also a torch. Fernand,
Is that the one?
I guess.
Thanks a bunch.
And we'll buy Petra Vulnerary just in case she needs it later on.
Come back.
We're not using Casper as usual. Dorothea is going to stride. Then she'll stride Linhardt, which means that stride Bernadetta, which means the guys up here and these guys will be affected, but not Hubert and Linhardt. So let's just begin with that plan.
The enemy couldn't take down.
I remember the general locations of enemies, but I might be
Proceed with
somewhat wrong on where they are. I know there are some, like, two guys on top. One of them might actually be an archer, which would be kind of tricky to deal with. We're just going. We used to right off the bat just because we should probably do.
I am Ferdinand von Iron.
We can put just Fernand around here and use the torch, and he'll probably see somebody. Yeah, Oh, sorry guys, I was thinking about. Okay, what's your gambit? It's this door. Fernand doesn't survive. Edelgard can be in range of this guy just to take him on. Should we put her in range of the bow guy? Does he double? He won't double, but he's going to move forward anyways, so what's the point? And Fernand can probably be a little bit better off taking it. We can put or actually no, we're going to put Lorax here and activate another torch. And there's the main group of enemies. And she's not fine. Should we just Divine Pulse? Because she's going to die. Yeah. We're just gonna Divine Pulse. We could actually probably reset, but we're not going to do that. And she should not be in range of this guy anymore. Only the archer actually. I thought she would also be in range of this guy, but I was wrong. And we can put Petra next to her for emotional support. Being like, don't be scared, it's just archers. And be, but they killed me, man. Well,
As you wish.
Petra's not a man. And why did I just add man on the end of my sentence? I don't ever recall me actually doing that in like public or anything, or with anyone.
Lord Renato doesn't deserve such sadness.
Yeah. I actually believe Ash responds to this comment and is like, Renato, why did you involve civilians or something? I might actually be mixing up my lines here. But yeah.
You think we're just gonna do nothing?
And Lorax takes the hit but survives. She's going to be a frontliner for a while. Edelgard was the same. Her battalions actually level up. And battalions is effing great. And 6% crit can. On the green units it can actually somewhat screw you over because the green units kind of take care of the bottom for you. And oh, we forgot to replenish our battalions. But hopefully it doesn't screw us over. It probably shouldn't. And Catherine just kicks ass as usual. Yeah. That one guy is about to die. I guess maybe we can see if we can heal one of them after we've dealt with all of the other guys. I guess Dorothea can just go for the attack here and give Edelgard more room to operate with. And maybe she can gambit these guys. Okay. So what's the plan? If Bernadetta attacks this guy, or maybe that, no, attacks this guy, we can give Edelgard a linked attack bonus. Then we'll put Fernand here and just equip Vulnerary. Or we should have equipped the bow so that he would have helped out with the linked attack, which is what we're going to do. We'll equip his training bow and just gambit. Hopefully we land this, because we might be in trouble otherwise. Okay. Wait. What can we do now? Anna's a gambit. What's that gambit? Disturbance. But it's the bow guy I'm kind of afraid of. But actually, the bow guys does only target Bernadetta, and Bernie actually manages to survive somehow. We probably got a bit lucky on some defense level ups or something. Avoid +6. Okay, that phase should be fine. Now what's happening up front with Petra and Lorax? I guess we can physic up, use physics and heal up Lorax so that he can hopefully survive a round or two of combat. And Linard proxies Crest, which actually is going to help us out. She doubles this archer because... wait. He's only got 4 AS. Oh. His speed is really low compared to the other ones, I think. Is that guy scary? We can block him with both Petra and Lorax. What do you do to Petra? 12. You do 11. And if we kill that guy, we should be fine. And Lorax actually heals up, which is just great. And there's a lot more enemies in range than I thought. But only 2 of them are in range of lore of Petra. We can kill this guy so that we know that he will go for the soldier and this guy won't kill him beforehand. Mercedes, what should we do with you though? We're just going to try to go for the most reliable with Hubert. And Hubert's almost mastered his class, which is good. And Mercedes actually doubles. Linhardt's in a bit of danger, but wow, okay. If we put Mercedes here, what will happen? We'll equip the fire because I don't think he'll double. Yeah, we avoid the double and we can. Okay, never mind. Because the thing is, if that guy attacks first, this guy is going to kill Bernadetta. That's the problem we're having. And he's currently going after Linhardt. And if I put this guy here so that the mercenary won't attack Bernadetta, he attacks Petra and then Petra dies. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I guess we'll just put Mercedes here and attack this guy because she can't really do anything else. And just hope that the AI lines doesn't lie again, as they did last time, which is somewhat of the reason why we lost on the DLC auxiliary map. Is the sound still good, by the way? I mean, how's the ratio between my voice and gameplay? Lorax survives barely. Wait, did she get targeted suddenly? Or was she always at low HP? I might just be not focusing enough. And Petra actually dies. Oh boy. Okay. I mean, at least Bernadette lives. We're going to need to do Divine Pulse, so let's skip through this. Okay. We'll start from the beginning of this phase. And I think we...
I will prevail. That's my cue.
Or no. Okay. Dorothea can still attack this guy, because that's about all she can do. Leonard can heal up Lorax. Does he proc his curse again? Yeah, that's helpful. We are actually going to... We're still gonna put Fernand here, because if we gambit we still do target. But who has the best hit? 60 and 55. I think we're actually going to attack with Lorax first, so that we can change the RM, because I believe that she attacked like last time, and we're just gonna attack with Hubert to be on the safe side. Yeah. Now the orange should be different, and hopefully Anna hits, because it's Anna we're going to use. Yeah. Edelgard does more damage, but we're going to attack with Anna because it's a higher hit rate. These animations still doesn't make sense. Oh, damage! 6 damage. And how are they actually doing so much damage just by running on each other? It's like Destiny logic. I only know of this very logic because I played the game for like the first time 2 days ago, and there was a stupid special attack. That's all I can say without feeling ashamed of myself. Bernadette can actually just attack from here and be safe, because I don't think she's gonna die from the guy on top, the mercenary. Let's see. He does 11 times 2, so nobody else is in range. Hopefully Lorax doesn't suddenly just get targeted by those guys. Actually, no. I wanted to see if we could maybe put Petra down here and distract one of those guys, but that doesn't seem possible. Okay. Now let's see. What can Petra do? She can attack this guy, which Anna is barely going to survive this turn. We might as well just smash with Edelgard and do some damage. And she crits, which helps out a lot. And the crest damage is actually being added before the crit happens, which is really nice, so the crest actually gets multiplied. And this guy can just apparently die from Mercedes. And he does in fact die. Okay. Will Fernan get targeted now? No. But I believe we're just going to leave Bernadette in range because she's a better target for this guy than Petra. And if Lorax gets attacked too much and he moves, it won't be good. The green unit dies, we lose a stat booster, but it's not really worth going through all of that trouble of keeping those guys alive to get the stat boosters, because it's only something that raises skill and luck. And I believe if we keep one of the green units alive, we get the book. And Lorax dies. Great. I'm actually thinking of maybe just restarting this map because we only got one Divine Pulse left now. Or we're going to have to use this one up. Yeah. We're going to restart this map. I just didn't really play too well there. We got overwhelmed in the middle. All of the preps should be fine. We're still going to go with the same initial strategy. I'm just going to check. You still have a torch, right? Okay. We don't need to save again. That would just be stupid.
The enemy could take down
And here we suddenly come in and are ready to attack.
It's fresh blood.
Okay.
Proceed.
Let's just use Stride with Dorothea. And target Bernadetta as last time to get all but the magic dudes going.
Thank you.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
I think the bow guy was like here.
Stay
So
focused.
maybe actually we're going to put Lorax here as a better tank. Yeah. Wait, 15 plus 11. She'll survive barely. Oh wait, this guy does 20% and 20% of 32 would be around 6. So that barely kills actually. So we're going to trade over the shield from Edelgard to Lorax so that she'll survive and she doesn't get doubled by any of them. So now she'll be alright. Fernand can be in range of the guy at top. It doesn't really matter too much. There's another guy like right here. So I'm not sure how many guys, or actually no, there's a bow guy at top. We don't want to be in range of him. We're gonna put Petra here.
Oh no.
And okay. Now Petra will be attacked by this guy. She might be attacked by the bow guy at top, but we should be fine, hopefully. Unless there's another guy up here that I'm not knowing of that's in range. Which might be the case. Fog of War is really annoying, but at the same time it's fun because it's a nice kind of it adds more diversity to the maps. And Lorax survives because of the shield, which we'll only see if the bow guy actually hits, because Poison Strike only activates if the user actually hits the foe. Okay, if another guy is in range, this could be bad. I'm actually pretty unsure if somebody is in range of her or not. Oh. Okay, we seem to be barely good. And the archer down there is going to be probably dealt by the green units. Yeah, as we can see, Lorax barely survives. And she needed the shield to survive just to prevent some damage, because I believe she survives now on 2. And she blocked off the shield blocked off 1 damage from each of those guys. Okay. The church soldier seems to be weakening down that one guy, which is good. Fernand can probably just smash this guy to death. No, he can't. Okay.
Careful now.
If Linhardt is just going to physic up Lorax, if we can actually find her there.
Well done.
I guess we're probably going to need to move her to the front lines. Hubert can attack and kill. And I believe we're just gonna use Anna again to try to attack to Gambit. Or no, Bernadette is going to kill this guy before we even get the chance to Gambit. We can try to okay, this is getting kind of hard. We're going for the smash. No crit this time, unfortunately. But it's alright. It should still be doable. And I completely forgot about Dorothea. Now Fernand can actually, in fact, kill. Oh, never mind. An 88% chance of missing, and the RN system of this game makes it that you roll the high numbers twice. So what are the actual chances? It should be like something incredibly low. My brain is not in functioning mode, and we were supposed to use Anna to gambit. Ugh. Yeah, my brain is really not functioning. Your charm is 9. Both of both Fernand and Bylef's charms are the same. We're going to heal up with Mercedes so that we can both heal and get the linked attack bonus. Fernand can just kill to get it out of the way.
Stay focused.
Now what? Oh, 45. I think we'll put Bernadette in range so that we have a higher chance of hitting, which is 55. I don't think we can make it much better. And we miss. Okay. I think we're just going to like Divine Pulse a lot here. Leonard is fine. Hubert is fine. Edelgard here is fine. Okay. The next attack, which has like an 80% chance, is going to miss. So I think what we'll do is we'll give somebody with a higher percent chance of hitting, like Bernadetta with a 94, and see if she can hit. She hits, which is good.
Here we go.
And wait, how much charm does Anna have? She does in fact have 10, so she has better chances of hitting than Byleth. So we're just gonna heal Lorax up, and
My limit is nearby.
Petra's going to need to retreat, but she's still in trouble. Okay, is there any way we can fix that? We can't. She won't survive even with a shield. Can we somewhat body block for her? No.
Stay focused.
Do we need to gambit this guy? Probably. We're going to actually need to gambit that guy so that Petra survives, and so that the overall chances are decent. We're going to go for the attack up here with Lorax. Hope that she hits. She misses. Great.
I am Ferdinand von Iron.
We need to attack with Fernand, I guess, with a steel axe smash. Hit, 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 hit. That's nice. And we'll just equip Anna with actually nothing, so that she doesn't get slowed down. and gambit this guy, and if he hits, we might be in somewhat of an alright position. No. Okay. What to
That's
do?
my cue.
Okay. Think. Guess we'll just attack with Dorothea up top and hope that the guy misses the 58 or 56, whatever it was. If we're lucky. Okay, so let's see. It's an 88. Wow.
I did not
Um,
grab the pic.
That's great. We might need to actually find just another strategy to tackling this map in general. Yeah. We're going to reset again because this map is just not fun. And I'm kind of dumb. I'm just gonna refresh the stream on my side to see if it's fine. Yeah. Okay, everything seems to be fine to a certain degree. Okay. So I think the problem is that we're trying to tackle these guys up here and the guys in the middle. So we should probably just commit to one of those. And I think we're just going to try to go for those in the middle. I think that's our new strategy.
With this fog.
Because the guys on top, I'm not sure if they are actually going to be are going to be moving or at all. Even if we don't,
Stay focused.
if we don't initiate them. Okay. And okay. I believe they could attack to around here. What's the guys? So Lorax should maybe be in range of one or two guys here. Okay, we actually get to see a lot of this map, okay. She's only in range of the archer, which is great. That there's only one in range. We can put Ferdinand here so that this guy goes up.
I will prevail.
And Edelgard, do you get doubled? You do in fact get doubled. But you'll probably do a better counterattack than Ferdinand would.
I will get the victory.
So we're just going to move all of our guys to the front lines and not worry about the guys on top. That group can we worry about later.
As you wish.
Actually we can use Hubert here to make the guy maybe die on. Never mind. I hope that he maybe would have died on enemy face with a debuff, because it would have been 12 plus 5 from her damage, but she misses the attack. her battalion level up, getting more hit, which is always great on axe users because axes are, for the most part, really inaccurate. Oh, Hubert, why were you in range? Okay. We can Divine Pulse Hubert really quickly, especially since I believe he was like one of the last guys we moved. Yeah,
As you wish.
we can do that. And actually the RN for the turn is going to be different now, so Edelgard might actually hit. We counter, yeah. She does in fact hit. And speaking of it, her battalion levels up, but I believe everything else was the same. Now we get to see the green units absolutely demolish the red ones. Why is it actually that the color red is more often associated with, well, more evil things? Because the red units have no say in their color, they are just red because they are the enemy.
Be mindful.
Is it really fair
I
to
will
just
get the victory.
give them a color like that? Okay. Now,
Oh no.
if Bernadetta can attack the guy on top, can we kill him with someone? No. 14. She didn't do 14 damage, did she? Nope. 11.
Here we go.
Okay. We'll at least heal Lorax up with the Mercedes.
Stay focused.
That guy will actually attack Mercedes, which is fine if Mercedes is not that enemy is the only one in range of Mercedes. And it's actually pronounced Mercedes instead of Mercedes, or however you pronounce that car's name. And Hubert can attack this guy and hopefully land a kill. He does in fact land himself a nice kill. And yeah, okay.
That's my cue.
Okay. I just don't want the enemy AI to change too much. And there's another guy there, right?
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
If we can... Okay, Ferdinand is probably going to get attacked. If you have a Iron Sword equipped, will they still, all of them, target you? Yeah. We really needed actually that to hit so that we could have just killed with a bow with Ferdinand or Edelgard. Actually, can this way? Yeah, yeah. If we attack with Ferdinand from a distance and then use Bernadetta to finish it off, it should actually be doable. Never mind, I didn't read the numbers properly. I guess we can do Anna to them. But okay, how much damage do you do? You have 11 AS, and okay, it's not looking well at all this map. Okay. Think. She's going to get retaliated no matter what, it seems. And if we put like anybody here, they'll probably die. So we need to somehow kill this guy and not have anybody come in danger because of it. Only these two can attack from tree range. Can we somehow make that more reliable? Or wait, if you attack from here, you will have 18 health left. Or actually, you will have 12 because of poison strike. And you have 5 protection. So actually, she barely survives another attack from the guy below. So we should be able to do a curved shot with Anna, but I just have to check. Yeah, she survives, and then we can actually do a curved shot iron bow, and we seem to actually might be fine. But I think we are going to put Edelgard here in harm's way because the guy on top actually attacks last, which means he might go for Byleth, which will become weakened if these two guys attack her. And he won't be able to reach Edelgard if this is done. And yeah, we actually, I think we actually managed to survive this turn. Yeah. Or well, it's more dependent on the guys on top, what they will do. And there's a bow guy out of nowhere, but actually I don't think it matters because nobody else can reach Petra, or unless there's some more fight. Or wait, is Edelgard gonna die? She might die, and Petra dies.
I did not.
This map is really frustrating.
To be left.
How many divine pulses do we have? Okay. This map is really starting to frustrate me. I'm thinking that we actually are just gonna F off this turn and
I will get the victory.
have the green units do their actual job somewhat. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm tired of trying to do this map like goodly.
I will prevail.
And wait, there's Leonard. We want him to heal up Lorax.
Well done.
As you wish.
Hubert needs to just unequip and then heal
You'll be repaid.
Edelgard.
Here we
And
go.
everything, or
That's
at
my
least
cue.
I hope that everything
Aye,
is fine. Doesn't seem like anybody will target Anna if she's here. And Mercedes can actually just heal up this guy.
Sorry.
Because nobody's targeting this guy, so it won't affect the AI at all. I hope. 4 times 2. This is fine. Disturbance, a bit annoying, but I don't think we're going to die. Or at least I hope not. I think... Oh, I thought somebody else were in range, but... Wait, what? What? Why didn't she try to attack somebody? I don't get it. That's annoying.
stay focused.
She can only stay still now because she got gambited, which is annoying, but we have to make do. I don't think the guys on top are moving, so we're safe to do this. We have to be a little bit more careful now though with our hits. We can just go for this one though, since it's safe. So we should be more skeptical to hit rates now. I guess Mercedes can attack this guy, weaken him, and Anna can actually curve shot, and then can Lorax perhaps? Oh, I effing misclicked.
Forgive me.
At least we have one more divine pulse. I wanted to see if she could kill afterwards. It does not appear to be the case at all.
Caution is needed.
I guess Petra can take this kill. And Bernadette, can Bernadette make it possible to kill this guy with like Fernand? Okay, Fernand should
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
or possibly take a life. He's able to take a life, so we're going to make him a murderer. That's actually what this game is really about, making people murderers. And we're just gonna use a vulnerary. I don't think anybody's in range because torch range is relatively big. It's okay. It goes up to about here. Yeah. And I don't see anybody. Yeah. It goes up to just about there and I don't see anybody. So hopefully nobody's in range. We didn't even use Guard. We can steal the torch and use it on Guard to see where the next enemies are. That bow guy sucks, apparently. And she doesn't go for the bow guy, which is the most frustrating guy for us to deal with, but it's the easiest for her. What? I mean,
That's my cue.
we can just go for another stride and go for him.
Thank you.
There are still people at top that we haven't dealt with, but since they aren't visible, we're fine. Yeah. That did in fact connect, which is great. Okay. 7, 14, 16, 30, she survives. And Fernand with a smash kills. If not, possibly Bernadetta and Anna can try to do something. Actually, Anna's not in range. So how does Bernadetta fare? She won't KO. But how does Hubert do? 13, and Linhart can do 90. Actually, we'll attack with Linhart and then we'll use Bernadetta to finish him off. I'm actually needing to use my brain capacity now because this map is much harder than I actually anticipated.
Here we go.
We're going to heal this guy up just because we can, and
I will get the victory.
I believe there's a bow guy up here. He might actually be in range of Lorax now, which would kind of be good to just draw him near us. Yeah, we're gonna heal with Hubert since he doesn't have have anything better to do. Yeah. My my throat is getting kind of sour. Words. I'm just going to quickly go and drink some water. Blech. Yeah, I just drank some water because my throat is getting kind of okay. We still got 10 units. I just needed to check since if maybe something went really horrible while I was at the bathroom. We're going to attack this guy with Anna just to get the chip damage. And maybe we can get Dorothea in to do the same. We're going to use Mercedes here to heal Edelgard,
Well done.
so that she can be topped off and ready. This guy should be easy to deal with Bernadetta and Edelgard, or maybe actually using Fernand instead.
I will
If
prevail.
Edelgard can just stay in range of this guy and wait and not attack, that would be great. So we're going to do that. There's some guys on top here, but they are not in range of anybody. Fernand just straight up kills with the Iron Lance, which is... I stopped I should stop using the word witch, because it just sounds effing stupid when I repeat it so many times. Hubert or Lorax are probably able to get the kill here, and they don't even need to use a combat art. I mean, the hit rate is shaky, but it's recoverable. And okay, this guy will actually go for the green unit, which, and I said it again. Edelgard is in range, but she survives. She won't die. The green... Okay. As long as
Thanks so much.
we are in range... This enemy phase seems to be something that's going to go smoothly. I hope it does go smoothly. It might not go as I want, but yeah. And I'm thinking that guy actually start moving if you put any guys in his range. The Dark Mage. And here we goes our stat booster, which I'm actually thinking we might need to pick up our DLC pay to win stat boosters, because my skill seems to be degrading when I'm streaming, which makes a lot of sense. There were a lance and axe guy up here, but I'm not exactly where they went, because they didn't just disappear, I know that. We can go for a curved shot iron bow here, because it's got pretty great chance of hitting. And this guy is in a forest, which gives him plus 30, thus 30% avoid, which is, or no, it's not just percentage, it's just existing, giving him a total of 30 more avoid. But that percentage is because of your, probably because of your hit rate is that and stuff. Words. It seems as though Raft Strike with Lorax confirms the kill. Yeah. The guy died, and now we're going to get a cutscene, and the map is going to clear up. I don't think we have any more divine pulses left, actually. This is really funny, honestly. That guy just thinks that he can kill Catherine, and Catherine is one of the best units in the game. She's not the best, but she's probably like in the in like an A tier, just because of her preferred weapon and stuff.
There's nothing left to hide you or the filthy central church
And
from the judgment of the
yeah.
goddess.
Okay. Now the map is actually possible to see what we're dealing with, which would have been a lot nicer early on. And we got 0 divine pulses left. Yay. So we can't really go for any too risky of moves. Okay. So how are we going to deal with this guy? Who has a reliable hit chance against him that can lead to a kill? What are your chances, Aelgard? 63. Okay. Actually, Mercedes should be able to do a lot of damage. She and Thunder. Okay. We'll attack with Linhardt, and hopefully Fernand or Aelgard will be able to land an attack against them. 75, 82, 76. I guess we'll just go for the 82%er. We are really burning out our weapon durability on Fernand. He's only got like 1 or 2 Tempest Lances left. Yeah, just 1 more Tempest Lance. Do you have a vulnerary? Convoy? Is that one? No. I'm not feeling too. Wait. Yeah, Fernand has a vulnerary. Fernand to the rescue. And we're gonna heal up. And Aelgard doesn't die again, which is probably one of the more important things to try to do, not dying. Nobody landed a hit though. And I think a helicopter just passed by my house. I'm not sure if you guys could hear that though. Oh. Here's the Catherine saving our butts, making the face a lot easier. And nobody's not really in range to do anything. We're literally just going to back the F off because we can't do anything better. We can put Lorax here to ensure that these guys will be able to deal with the bow user. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And What do you do against Mercedes? 95%. Okay. You can heal up Linhardt with her. The Linharts can heal up Bernadetta, and she doesn't get fully recovered. Never mind his crest proct. Wait, Linhardt is now in range. Will he die? Let's hope the AI lines are not lying, because it said it's targeting Mercedes, and they did actually not lie this time. That's good. Anna gets hit, but we should be able to just counter him with the Lorax and all of those guys. And I think actually, yeah, Catherine is in range of all of the guys on top now, so they're going to attack, or only of one, so he's probably going to suicide himself now. And when I played this on Blue Lines Manning, it was a lot easier with the do around, because he's got like, he can get up to like 16-18 defense with a shield. Okay, this is 85, and she doesn't die if she misses, so we'll go for it. She levels up. Strength, luck, charm, magic, good stuff. Okay, this guy. 71.
Let's be careful.
84. Smash. And we miss. Great. He'll actually die if he's in range, so we can't heal her up with that. Can we maybe go for a gambit? Do you have a healing item on you? Vulnerary, okay. And you do exactly 11, so we can heal up and possibly get good. But I think we're going to go for the gambit here with Ferdinand to see if we can just lock him in place and maybe kill him with Bernadetta. Yeah, we land a hit, and actually because the gambit lowers his stats in general, lowers his attack by 2, hit by 11, crit by 2, just lowers his stuff. I mean, if we can... Okay, this is really likely to hit, so we'll just go for it. Yeah. He died, and the enemy is dealt with. We can heal Mercedes up with Hubert, who won't die now.
Here we go.
We'll heal Edelgard up. Is the sound still good? Because I'm hearing myself a little bit low on my end.
Lord Lenato.
But it's probably because I might have just started to use my voice less because I am having a really sour throat. She's going to break her weapon before we even get it because of all the combat arts she's spamming. Okay. Okay. Fernand survives, and the guy is probably going to die by a combination of our attacks. We're gonna heal up, or actually we're gonna save the physics uses. We can place Lorax here, so that guy will go after her. Catherine will probably just go after him though. We can move Dorothea here, and Anna can go here. Yeah. And Mercedes might as well heal up Hubert.
Unexpected.
Okay. I'm probably going to be a lot quieter now. Oh. Not a good level. Catherine is probably going to steal our experience. Yes, indeed. And what's really annoying is that she actually has a higher movement than all of us, so that she's going to probably kill, steal our experience a lot. Unless these guys can get really far ahead. Hubert can go for miasma here, and we can give the kill to maybe Fernand, and then we can enemy face the soldier on top with Edelgard. We can place just Edelgard up here, have Linart heal Fernand up, and this guy, Catherine, shouldn't be in range of killing. I guess Mercedes can heal up Catherine because they're fellow green units. We can move Dorothea up. Anna can also go up. Who hasn't moved? Bernadette. Bernie. Now Edelgard attacks back. Star Wars. Edelgard strikes back. And now she maxed out her battalion level. I believe. Yeah, max level. And now she gets a lot of good bonuses from it. But I think we're going to give this kill to Petra so that she can promote the next time we are at the monastery. Petra does in fact confirm the kill and level up. If she gets a strength level up, that will be great. Her strength growth is 40%, which is just shaky enough that it's pretty much a dice roll if she gets enough strength to do what she needs to do. We're gonna heal up Edelgard again with Hubert. Her battalion is probably going to break the next time she sees combat. Okay. These guys do have just a bit too high of an AS that I don't want to exactly put Edelgard in the range, but we can put Edelgard in the range of the guy on the bottom and have these guys ready to kill him. There are guys back here, but I don't think we need to go for them and get the EXP. We are probably fine without it. Okay. I think her battalion might just be at like what her battalion endurance be at like 1, no 2. Yeah. Close enough. Hubert has not been promoted yet, so he can go for the kill here. He just needs to hit this. He's not a blind man, so he actually manages to land it. Okay. We're actually just gonna put Edelgard there because she won't be in range of the guy that can double her. Catherine will probably kill one of those guys, but it's whatever. Can't really do anything about it. Okay. We get gambited here, and if it hits, it's going to be annoying. Yeah, because now Edelgard can't move or use gambits herself, and actually she wouldn't be able to use gambits anyway because of the her battalion dying right there. We can. I want to see what these two can do against this guy. Not a lot. Oh, the 43er actually managed to hit. Okay. Hubert can attack this guy, I guess, and we can give the kill to Dorothea because she hasn't promoted yet either. And yeah. She gets her battalion leveled up. Leonard is level 3, but I don't think it's really worth rushing him to get him his levels. We can just attack with a bow with Anna. And then Lorax can maybe go for the kill, or maybe Petra and Lorax. No, Lorax will need to be the one who finish it off, unless actually Petra can probably finish this off if Mercedes lands, which she does. And we don't even need to use a combat art, which is great, saving weapon durability. Okay. Now we'll just move from up and wait. Catherine is going to move into the enemy range, but she won't actually attack the boss, which is this guy who doesn't move. What are these guys? AS7. So she doesn't get doubled, so we can just put her here. And we're going to put Petra here too. Wait. Yeah, she survives. But we're gonna put Fernand here so that she can only be attacked twice, so that no shenanigans happen. And yeah. Okay. Hubert can get closer to the action, and the same goes for Edelgard and Bernadetta. Petra goes and doubles this guy. She's probably the only unit we have that is going to be doubling almost consistently. I mean, it's going to be a little bit.
Lost all sense of justice. You want to fight me?
It's going to be a little bit shaky in this mid game, or the early to mid game, which I would say we are almost getting out of the early game. I think after the chapter that's after this, I can say we're out of the early game. She can't attack. We can just use Linhardt and give him maybe a level here. Then where's Hubert? Oh, we moved Hubert in. Okay. Anna can attack with a bow, and then we can finish it off with whoever I want to give XP. I would want to give it to Dorothea, but she doesn't have any thunder uses left. So maybe Bernadetta, actually. Yeah. We attack with Petra and then give that the final kill to with Bernie. We need to do a curve shot here with just the steel bow. And now the question is, who is going to tank this guy? Oh, 12 strength on Bernie on level what, 6? That's effing amazing. We can just heal up with
Thanks so much.
Mercedes. Edelgard might be the one we're going to use to tank Lunato, Lunato, Lord Lunato, 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 Lunato. Ah, I can't really remember how to pronounce his name. Lunato. That's what we're going to go. And we're probably going to end the stream after this guy. We can just attack this guy with Hubert for good measure on the next turn actually. So that, yeah. Did I use any of, no. Then we can gambit him with Lorax now. We just use Meyer B and hope that it lands. It does, which lowers his attack, defense, which opens up for a smash. We can actually, no, that's way too low for percentage. Okay, you can do a lot of damage. Now, Edelgard can do this. And she kills with a crit. Which wasn't what I was going for, but Minato.
Forgive me.
Minato. Lunato. Okay. Edelgard get a good level up. She got a decent
I
one.
never thought I'd see Renato. Well done it.
Yeah. Edelgards. No, Fernand von Eyre. How could I doubted my profile picture? Okay. We managed to beat the map after like I think we actually might have spent like 2 hours on that map.
Forcing innocent citizens to
Which,
risk their lives. That man was not a
I
noble,
mean,
but a monster.
What could have pushed
I,
Renato to this point?
it's not something to be proud of,
Everyone
to
was
say
a bit
the
shaken
least.
by the militia.
And now we can finally like be done with this stuff. Oh, thank you. I want to thank my chat, which was really active during this whole ordeal. Caspar, no, you are benched, so there's no need to worry. Come on, give me the heart. Yeah. We just needed to get the heart to increase our support points. We can just go through these supports. Fernand, great noble as always. Let's just watch the support.
Just the right time, Edelgard.
Is that so?
Because it's
Yes, I have a story for you.
just fun.
It's about a pair of nobles living about 100 years after the founding of the Etruscan Empire. One was Derek von Eyre. People called him the warrior prime minister. He bravely led soldiers into battle and mowed down his enemies. And the other,
Was the Emperor.
Ferdinand is a
She
true
waged the
noble.
throne in a duel against Derek and won. Why don't we do what our ancestors did and have a lip duel ourselves? That's what you were going to say. But the answer is no.
That's
you interrupted me.
that's some good voice acting, even though I didn't hear it, but I know the
You did
line.
not allow me to say it.
My apologies, Ferdinand.
Well, at any rate, you were correct in surmising that I was about to challenge you. But you were rather blunt in your refusal.
Ferdinand, control yourself.
Mm.
When will you tire of challenging me in pointless competitions?
But Ferdinand is better, Edelgard.
For now,
I
if
hope you
yours is
understand.
done, I will not challenge you again.
You expect me to believe that?
Why do you look so surprised? Of course it is not a valid duel unless both parties are willing. Now that you have refused outright, I must come up with some other way of getting that which I seek.
I'm afraid to ask what you could possibly mean by that.
Only that I will find some other way of showing everyone that I am superior to you.
You know, I am having this support on like autoplay.
Listing your accomplishments,
It's
alongside
really
my
long.
own more impressive accomplishments. Copyists will produce thousands of these pamphlets and distribute them far and wide. Then everyone will know about my...
This
Ah,
has to
Ferdinand,
stop.
such a great guy.
Perhaps I should have ended things with a duel after all.
Yeah, you should probably have wrecked his face. So that he could have maybe got like character growth and development.
Hello there.
Now, we're just going to go through these supports before I end the stream.
Taking care of...
I think we actually have some certifications to do, which we can also do before the end. Oh yay, a Bernadetta support, my favorites. And done. Do we have certifications to do? Yeah, Petra can promote, and she should only go Myrmidon, to be realistic. And she passes with flying colors. Where does that where does that metaphor or just come from? Or is it a metaphor? What's the word I'm looking for to calling it? Seems like all of the other guys have been promoted, so it's time to say goodbye. It was a fun stream. We played for like we started around 7 and now the clock is 21:04. It's 9:40, which means around 2 hours. 2 hours and 40 minutes. Which I didn't plan on streaming this long, but now it's time to say goodbye. So thank you all for watching. See you all later. Bye.